My name's Matthew Allen and we're in Fetteresso Forest, which is Stonehaven, Aberdeenshire. We're up here for Elveden Farms, who have a business supplying town centre Christmas trees around the UK, so typically 30 foot, 40 foot, 50 foot tall. Durham Forest has got quite a lot of larch. We're obviously after spruce, particularly Sitka spruce, that's open grown. So although there's a lot of trees up here, most of it's all commercially grown, tightly spaced, no branches, so wouldn't make Christmas trees. So we're looking for the areas of the forest that, alongside stream gullies, boggy areas, that ideally will be open ground. And most of these trees have self-seeded into those areas. They were never initially planted. And so by actually removing them as a Christmas tree, we're opening these areas up, which is good for conservation and wildlife. The rangers like it. They can see the deer in there. Other wildlife uses those areas. And they're generally much better off with those Sitka being thinned out. Well, the operation involves felling a tree, which is pretty straightforward, and then extracting it so it doesn't sustain any damage. But then to make ongoing haulage around the UK possible, we put it through this machine, which puts the branches in. It's possible to get one tree on a lorry without wrapping it with difficulty, but once it's been wrapped, it makes ongoing haulage operations easier, and they'll be handled multiple times before they get put up in a town. So they'll typically go away on a flatbed lorry, and then they'll go to a yard where a hire lorry that will ultimately stand the tree up would then pick it up and take it on. Well, they all want a tree that's very dense and green and particularly nice shape. That's subjective, obviously, but yeah, something with a nice shape and an even shape. I think symmetry is important. So if a tree is very bushy at the bottom, then thins out at the top, it looks worse than a tree that maybe is thin all the way through. But this year has been particularly difficult with dry weather through the spring and summer across all of the UK. The trees just haven't thickened up as much as they would do, and they've lost the 3 to 4 year old needles, and the aphids seem to have been more of a problem. Well, I ended up doing it because having left National School of Forestry, Newton Rig at 18, I worked at Elveden for a couple of years. So I've had a 30-year association with them. We were doing Christmas trees back then. I've subsequently set up my own business, and we come and do the harvesting for them on these sites. Primarily Valtra tractors, dualled up wheels, kerb and winch. We've got the dual wheels to enable us to float over boggy ground and give us a lot of stability when we're working on steep slopes. And then we winch it through the baler. If we're on a site where there's more trees, we'll probably set up 2 winches. So one tractor will be bringing it to the baler and another tractor will be winching it through the baler. We've got a limited window to get the trees felled and dispatched before they have to go up. We can't start too early because we'll be hitting warmer weather and the trees could deteriorate. And we obviously can't leave it too late, otherwise Christmas will be been and gone. They'll be in town centres all around the UK, yep, Scotland, all the way down to Somerset.